Local productions seen on Delta College Public Media are made possible with support from viewers like you. Thank you.
Hello and welcome to Dateline Delta. I'm Diane Middleton, a member of the Delta College Board of Trustees. On today's show, we will learn how collaboration creates new opportunities for Delta's journalism students and see how far the Downtown Saginaw Center has come since opening in 2019. We'll watch the next episode of Perspectives with Dr. Gavin and hear how a student is finding their way, the Delta way. To wrap up today's program, we will hear about the next President Speaker Series guest, the upcoming Ireland trip, and the latest shows at the planetarium.
What's the description for horn blend?
I'll come around and make sure you're all set up. Okay.
All right, so we're going to do a side-to-side anastomosis.
Associate in Arts.
The Delta College Journalism Program recently began collaborating with the Delta College Public Media's radio station. This partnership offers students a chance to participate in a very valuable learning experience. To tell us more about this joint venture, we talked to Joe Yazak, Public Media Program Manager.
5 years ago, when we were remodeling the broadcasting area, the whole goal of it was to include both the electronic media students and the journalism students to work more closely with the broadcasting department, so both radio and TV. We were really excited about really connecting with the journalist students because prior to the pandemic, we had an increase in students as internships. They were out doing a lot of stories. So we saw that the future was going to be extremely important, that would be valuable for both the collegiate, the journalism students, as well as public radio. So that's one of the reasons why we were looking at doing this.
Journalism's core mission has not changed, which is to seek the truth and report it. However, the way journalists do that today is very different than when I was in college. Back then it was all print. Everything was focused on the print edition. Now we still do a print edition here at Delta College, the Delta Collegiate, but student journalists today need to meet their readers where they are, and where they are is on their phones. That means that they need to learn to create video content, audio content, live streaming, social media content, and this partnership with the radio station is just one more way that students can tell stories, and so students studying journalism at Delta College are able to build a portfolio of print, audio, video, and social media content production that really prepares them to join the workforce after graduating at Delta or transfer on to a university and continue their studies.
The reason for the needs is we need more reporters. We need more journalists out there. There's been a decrease in the amount of journalism that is being taught, and so there's less and less journalists. There's also what they're calling a news desert. So there's a lot of areas in this country where news is just not being covered. Local news isn't being covered. So Delta College, we're trying to get the journalists of the future, teach them. It'd be great to keep them locally. And actually, there are a lot of our students in the collegiate are getting freelance work in order to work at being freelancers for the local papers. So we really do need more local journalists out there, and this is a way to get the students the experience, not only on the written side, but also on the radio as well. The main benefits for the students is getting a variety of experience. So they're learning how to not only be on the radio, they're learning how to edit audio, which they don't typically do in the journalist program. It's mostly focused on writing. And it's also teaching them different ways of writing. because how you would write an article for a paper is completely different than what you would use for the radio or even online and digital. So I know the Collegian is using Delta College Public Media to create more digital stories as well. So they're gaining it by using our equipment and working with our professionals. So they're gaining that aspect. On the broadcasting side, we're gaining content, which is important. We're getting stories that are important to the area out to our listeners on the radio side, and we also tap into the digital content as well. So it creates a larger net for these stories to be seen and heard throughout our area.
Good morning, I'm Michaela Blue.
Currently we've had students be successful. We've had a few students who have gone through the program, been part of the Collegian, worked, either interned or worked at Delta College Public Radio, and have either gone to various TV and radio stations in this area or in the state. So we've seen that. We currently have a student who, I will say, dabbled in working with us, and now she's splitting her time between doing content for the Collegian, doing content for Delta College Public Radio, and also working with some of the local papers as well. So her resume, and she's only started probably 6 months ago. Her resume is already growing with the experience. And what she's looking at doing is helping other students get the same experience. They're kind of like leading the way, seeing how we can really interact.
There's a lot of crossover between journalism and broadcasting. I think a lot of the same news stories that we are kind of writing about, listeners are interested in as well. And there's definitely a different writing style, so it's something you have to kind of get used to, swapping the tone of how you're talking to your audience. But I think, you know, not everybody's going to want to read the paper the same way that not everybody listens to the radio, and if you're kind of willing to come at it from both sides, you're able to catch a wider audience and get those important stories out. This is important to learn because now, especially, I think in the field of journalism, you kind of have to be the one-man show, right? You have to be able to do your own camera work, so your photography, you have to be able to write your own stories. And having an audio background is always helpful because a lot of news outlets now are doing documentaries. They're doing radio pieces, but I think a lot of it comes back to video format as well, where it kind of helps to be able to say, no, I can do this all, and I'm willing to learn to do it all, even if I don't know what I'm doing right away. But also these resources are here at Delta, and I think the career field now is looking for experience, so why not experience it firsthand?
We're really excited about this partnership that we have with the Delta College Journalism Program. We're hoping to have more students work each and every semester. So if you're interested in finding out more about this program, please contact Crystal McMorris, and their information's on the screen.
Delta College provides convenient access to education through its downtown centers, strategically located in the heart of 3 counties. To tell us more about what vital resources the Saginaw Center has to offer, we spoke with Monica Hernandez Alinas, the Assistant Director of the Downtown Saginaw Center.
Welcome to the Delta College Downtown Saginaw Center. We've been in existence since 2019 and servicing our students on their educational journey. I'm excited to share a lot of resources we offer our students. Let me take a moment to share that with you. Some of the academic courses that we provide here at the Downtown Saginaw Center consist of programs such as Fire Science Academy, validation courses for many different health professions, including nursing. We also offer skill trades courses. In addition, we offer resources for our students to aid them in their educational journey. Some examples would be Teaching Learning Center, which provides free tutoring, our Writing Center, We also offer a food pantry, and we assist students with their student ID. Financial aid advisor is here once a month at the Downtown Saginaw Center. We also have a hoteling space for offices such as our disability office, our veteran services office, and our special population engagement student success coordinator. In addition, the admissions office provides services here at the Downtown Saginaw Center as well. And we also have the Education and Training Connections, ETC, that provide GED courses here at the Downtown Saginaw Center. We do have a one-stop area, student self-service, and this provides support for our students that need assistance with registration, financial aid services, navigating MyDelta, submitting appeals, dropping adding courses, and looking up their academic advisor. We also provide the library here once a week for assistance. We also provide students with study areas. We have a computer lab, and we also have study rooms that they can check out our A&P modules for those biology courses that they're taking. We provide FAFSA workshops, which is a free application for federal student aid. Parents and students are welcome to attend those. We provide events such as Welcome Back Week and Relax for Final Week for students, and many different student engagement activities throughout the year. We have collaborations with the Saginaw Public Schools, with the Saginaw Academy of Excellence program, which is a dual enrollment program, as well as the Dow Treasure Academy, which is a program for students pursuing STEM fields. They gain valuable skills such as communication skills, networking, team building, and they are provided a mentor in this program. All of the events that I mentioned can be found on our Facebook account if you follow us at the Downtown Saginaw Center. So one of our students' favorites here at the Downtown Saginaw Center is our EOC office, which stands for Education Opportunity Center. In this office, they provide additional support from our one-stop student self-service area. They provide services and resources in the community. They also assist with individualized assistance with financial aid and FAFSA. They help students with navigating college, career services, as well as academic advising. They're a crucial part of the Downtown Saginaw Center, and we are very thankful that we have them as part of our team here. In addition, we do offer some other programs, the Clinical Medical Assistant program here, as well as Michigan Transfer Agreement courses and our youth services. So the Downtown Saginaw Center is a great place to learn, and we welcome our students and help them feel belong here by providing so many resources here. If you need any additional information, please contact Saginaw Center at delta.edu.
Now it's time for the next installment of Perspectives, where Delta's president, Dr. Michael Gavin, shares a community college perspective on national topics in higher education.
One of the best predictors of student success in higher education is that they succeed in the first 6 weeks of their education. We also know that when students have some college credit prior to graduating high school, that they're much more likely to graduate with either an associate's degree or a bachelor's degree. As a result, Delta College has been intentionally expanding what's called our dual enrollment initiatives. We have both dual enrollment and early middle college, and I would encourage you not to be confused by the nomenclature. Both mean that you get some college credit prior to graduating high school. Early middle college allows a pathway for one to get an associate's degree very quickly after graduating high school, whereas dual credit can be anything from one course to 60 credits before one graduates high school. The way that some of the benefits of that are not only that you're set up for success because you've earned some credit and so you know you can do college before you graduate high school, but also it's almost always free. So the benefits are many. The way in which to become engaged in dual enrollment or early middle college is to talk to both a high school counselor and our admissions office at Delta College. Currently, we have about 15% of our student body is dually enrolled, And for those who are thinking in high school that they're not college material, I want to emphasize that we accept the top 100% of our students, meaning you belong at Delta College, and we want you to come here and see that you can do it.
The next student feature is on Sydney Lambert, 2024 NJCAA Division III National Champion and future captain of Delta's women's soccer team. Let's hear how Sydney balances being a collegiate athlete, a leader in the honors program, and a full-time class schedule.
So this year we won the national championship for soccer, and it was amazing. It was surreal getting to hear all of our names announced as national champions. I got nominated and I got an award for being all-team national tournament, which was amazing, and I recently got awarded captain for next year, and it's something that makes me proud to say that I'm a part of. Coming into college, a lot of people get overwhelmed with classes and things like that, and on top of that, being an athlete, it can add it up a lot. Like, we get used to this go, 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 and eventually it gets overwhelming. There were points in the season where I would just almost break down. I'm like, this is so much. Like, I was severely overwhelmed, but we had counseling sessions every Friday, or at least they tried to, where all the student athletes would come together either on Zoom or in the lecture hall, and they'd go through different ways to manage your time, to do self-care, and they wanted to make sure we were prioritizing those things, because we're not just athletes, we're student athletes, but beyond that, we're people. So I'd say the Delta way is connections, community, making sure that you are involved and making sure that you feel like you're supposed to be here. I can't say there's been an instance here where I have felt out of place, where I have felt like I was not where I was supposed to be. Every organization that I've been a part of here has represented that to me and has embodied it.
For more than 25 years, Delta College has brought unique and inspiring individuals to campus as part of the President's Speaker Series. Delta will welcome Dr. Rebecca Towelsig to campus Wednesday, March 19th. To learn more about this self-proclaimed scrappy misfit, we spoke with David Baskind, professor of psychology.
The President's Speaker Series began at Delta around the year 2000, and over the past 25 years, we have had dozens of amazing speakers come to the college. We've had politicians, authors, we've had people who have been involved in the world of sports, we've had television personalities, radio journalists, and we even had John Quinones, the host of TV's What Would You Do, come to campus in the past couple of years. And this year we are looking forward to welcoming Dr. Rebecca Towelsig to Delta College. She's the author of the book Sitting Pretty, and she is a disabilities advocate and author. Her talk is going to be Wednesday, March the 19th at 10 a.m. in Delta's Lecture Theater. And as always, our event is free and open to the public, and we want to encourage everyone to come. It should be a great event. I had the opportunity to read her most recent book over the past couple of months, and her story is really eye-opening and inspiring. And I think anyone who has an eye towards understanding differences between people and how we can help people from all walks of life, I think they really ought to attend. But we're expecting a really big crowd here, so please come to Delta on March the 19th, and we look forward to welcoming all of you to future events as well. Dr. Towelsig is going to be addressing issues of accessibility and disabilities and ways that we can ensure that everyone has an opportunity to be successful and to access different environments. We hope that this is a topic that's important to all of us, because when we have a world in which we can all access different events and allow ourselves to participate in different events that matter to us, I think we can all grow and benefit from that. So again, we want to encourage everyone to please join us on Wednesday, March the 19th at 10 a.m. in Delta's Lecture Theater on our main campus to hear Dr. Rebecca Towelsig addressing issues of disability and access for all. If you have any questions, please feel free to get in touch with me at any time.
Delta College Public Media and Colette Travel are offering a 10-day excursion to the Emerald Isle. Soak in the world-famous beauty of the Ring of Kerry, stand in awe at the stunning cliffs of Maher, and live like royalty with a stay on castle grounds.
Hi, I'm Mike Redford. Join me as we travel with Colette on a 10-day tour of Ireland in September 2025. From history-filled Dublin to the rolling green hills and dramatic coast. Experience Ireland's charms on a journey through the Emerald Isle. Colette has been making guided travel easy and fulfilling for more than 100 years. All the details are taken care of. Flights, incredible culinary delights, hotels, sightseeing, and immersive local experiences. Your only job is to have the time of your life. To register, go to deltapublicmedia.org, and for more information, call Colette at 1-800-581-8942 and refer to booking number 1280701.
The Delta College Planetarium, a fixture in downtown Bay City, has shown visitors unique programs about the universe for over 25 years. In January, their latest program, Spark, the Universe in Us, debuted. To tell us more about this award-winning feature, we spoke with Mike Murray, astronomer and planetarium manager.
The Delta College Planetarium has been a fixture here in downtown Bay City for over 25 years. We've featured dozens and dozens of new programs, and 2025 is no exception. Our first feature show of the year is called Spark, the Universe in Us. It's a very unique approach to the idea of where did all of the material and the planets and life come from? And it's the origins of all of those chemical elements and how it all came together to create the Earth and all the life upon it. Let's take a look at some of the clips and highlights from the show.
Everything you see is made of tiny particles called atoms. Some have existed since the beginning of the universe, but most formed more recently, inside distant, dying stars. Stars may die in these spectacular events, but they also spark life. The atoms inside each of us originated across unimaginable distances in space and time to create us here, now. We are the universe, seeing itself. Spark, the universe in us.
One of the greatest discoveries about the cosmos is that the elements that make up all of us and the planet were forged in the cores of dying stars. We're essentially all star stuff, from the oxygen we breathe to the calcium in our bones to the iron in our blood. It was all forged in ancient stars. So these were some incredible visualizations and some of the best that have ever come out of the California Academy of Sciences. It makes for a very unique and updated modern show where you feel like you're moving three-dimensionally through the cosmos. Spark, the Universe in Us, will be running every Saturday at 3:30 through April. And it's open for all ages, all audiences, and you can get your tickets either online at delta.edu/planetarium, or you can get them right here at the planetarium itself. One of the great new features of the planetarium are all the great new upgrades that have taken place, all these new technological tools that allow for a much more realistic feeling experience. For more information, you can go to our website at delta.edu/planetarium.
Thank you, Mike and the planetarium staff, for the educational and entertaining programs you bring to the community. Now, let's see what's on the Dateline Delta calendar of events.
The Delta College Planetarium will be hosting a series of shows during the month of March. For more information about these shows and events happening at the planetarium, visit their website at delta.edu/planetarium. Delta College will be hosting Girls' Day Out, an event focused on science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, or STEM. Activities feature hands-on experiences introducing young women to careers that are traditionally male-dominated fields. The event will be held on Friday, March 14th from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Dr. Rebecca Talsig will challenge everything you think you know about disability as she invites us into her experience of living in a body that looks and moves differently than most. Her presentation is part of the President's Speaker Series and will occur on Wednesday, March 19th from 10 a.m. until noon. The event will take place in the Lecture Theater. For further information on these events or other campus activities, contact the Office of Marketing and Public Information at 989-686-9490 or visit our website at www.delta.edu.
Well, that wraps up our show. Please join us again on March 30th when we highlight what's happening here at Delta College, one of America's leading community colleges. Now, I leave you with the sights and sounds of Delta College. For Dateline Delta, I'm Diane Middleton. Thanks for watching.
The first official meeting of the Tri-County College Committee.
When I say that we are here to follow out the recommendation, the number one be an oral pledge that they would make a gift of $25,000 to the proposed Tri-County Community College as soon as the in its survey. And I might say that he gave willingly and
of his experience in the educational field and his wonderful organizational government.
Mr. Chairman, you wish to read the following letter? Dear Mr. Paz, in order to plan a program for the Tri-County College, our board... Read the letter, or letters, please, that go to the boards. I appreciate it. Mr. Dylan Foss, President, Bay City Board of Education, 1-8.
Local productions seen on Delta College Public Media are made possible with support from viewers like you. Thank you.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And make sure to click that bell icon to stay notified when we upload new content. Videos like this are only possible because of viewers like you. To help support this channel, click on the link in the description below. We'll see you next time.